gamers, and today we are going to rank the Fortnite medallions on a tier list of S to F tier. This might be a very short video compared to the other ones. Some medallions I might rank where you might not think they are. You might think they're more useful or they're worse than I rank them, but you can just leave a comment telling me. Join the Discord server to be in future videos, and like and subscribe. Let's get into this. So we have the Unstoppable Medallion, that's what Fortnite calls it. Anyways, this medallion just grants you better sprint. Or like the nitro effect. Doesn't do that much, but you have to go to a certain vault though that it marks on the map. I don't know. I'm gonna put this in, I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it in a good solid B tier. Then we have the Shield Medallion, a lot worse. In case you didn't know, the Shield Medallion, when you start healing, it applies a shield bubble around you to protect you. But it's very short-lived, and it's very painful to get, and rarely spawns. So I'm going to rank this in D tier. Next medallion is the Godzilla. This one, it's just the Dash's medallion again. We'll get to the other medallion that I'm talking about soon. But this one, it just granted you little dashes over time. And you had to do the most damage to Godzilla while he was active. And that rarely happened, and you rarely got it. For what it was worth, I would say it's a C tier. Then we have the Shogun X medallion. This one, if you've watched my other videos, this is one of my favorite medallions. When you sprint, you become invisible. And that is insanely useful. So for that, I'm going to rank this in S tier. I know it's a very early S tier. Next one. This is the other one from the season that this one was in. This one just reloaded your guns for you. The boss fight was really fun though. So for this one, I'm gonna have to rank this in A tier. No duplicates though. Next is the Dr. Doom medallion. Forgot what this one did. I think it was Siphon. Yep, I just checked, it is Siphon. What Siphon is when you kill someone, you can steal their health. And Siphon is not a big part of this, so I'm gonna have to rank that a C tier. Next is the Emma Frost medallion. This one marks the locations like every 30 seconds, so it was a lot more useful, but a lot of players landed here. I do think that when you got your hands on it, it was insanely good for what it did, so I'm gonna rank this in A tier. Next up is the Mysterio medallion. This one is just the Shogun medallion, except you have to crouch while being invisible, which also sucks because this one you can sprint while doing it, but this one you have to crouch. So for that, I'm gonna have to rank that also an F tier. Maybe a D. I'll be nice and give it a D. But this one was not very useful at all. Okay, the birthday cake medallion. This one, lots of people had. Didn't mark your area, but just gave you balloons. This one was incredibly useless. A lot of times they were just left on the floor, so I'm just gonna rank it an F tier. Could have been better, but you know, for everyone it was decent while it lasted. Now we have the Ringmaster medallion. This one gave you infinite ammo for your guns, and it had a very cool boss fight to do. I'm gonna rank it a B tier. Very fun boss fight. Yep. And then we have the, whatever this one, Machinist. This one gives you health over time. Up to 50, I think. Not as useful. So I'm gonna have to put this one in a C tier. Then we have the Megalodon Medallion, which this one is just like the wolf one. It just gives you infinite nitro. This one gives you infinite nitro. This one just says it ups your sprint and other things. I'm gonna rank this in a B tier as well. After that, we have the Zeus Medallion. This one also grants you sprint, except you can't run through walls, but it also gave you a better jump. So I'm gonna, because of the better jump, I'm gonna say rank it in A tier. Now we have the Hades Medallion. This is just a Dr. Doom Medallion. It's just Siphon, that's all it is. So I'm gonna have to give that another C tier. But it was more OG than that. Then we have this, then there's the Cerberus one. It's just the Godzilla Medallion, except it's with the green water. Everything's getting a C tier because it's just not as good. These two are the same. These two are the same. This one gave you health over time, but still not as good. The Ares Medallion, that gave you better damage. Not by a lot, but it still gave you better damage. I'm gonna rank that in a good solid A tier. Now we have the 5 medallions from each season, or from one season. This is the Montague Medallion. This just heals you over time, just like the other one. I'm gonna rank it in a B tier for the design. That's what most of these are. This one does the exact same thing, but for design, I'm gonna rank it in A tier. This one, same thing. It heals you for more the more medallions you have. Gonna rank this actually a D tier. The design is just a tiger. Same with this one. It's just the picture of the person. No real art. And then the Peter Griffin Medallion. No. I'm gonna rank this a B tier because it is a collab medallion. It is the only collab medallion other than this one, and this one, which are from the whole collab season. I guess this one. But this, I guess, is the tier list of each of the medallions in Fortnite based on what I would rank them. See you next time, gamers. Bye, gamers, and always stay gaming.